I start this video, I have a quick infomercial. Ready, set, hey guys, do you guys want some free playmats that I personally customize myself? Like these playmats over here? All you guys gotta do is subscribe to my second channel called SamHamTV to enter into this contest. Type in the search bar, SamHamTV, hit the subscribe button and find the latest video. It should be called Welcome to SamHamTV. Then like that video and comment anything on that video, and that's how you guys can be entered in the contest. That's it. Well, anyways, I'm interfering with the video. So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team SamX1 here, and today I am coming at you. Yes, you, my teammate, a subscriber, you in the yellow shirt. I know you're wearing a yellow shirt. If you're wearing a yellow shirt, give me a high five right now. Thank you. Anyways, if you actually high-five the screen, you're actually absolutely amazing, and I friggin' love you. Before I can show you guys the replay, I have to basically explain to you guys how Konami is messing up with our minds about these new archetype that have been that's gonna be released in the TCG within the next few months or so. First, they hit us with the Blue Eyes archetype, okay? So they're like, you know what, Seto Kaiba fanboys, we're gonna release a newly designed Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, so you guys can come back and buy our product, so you guys can start back Yu-Gi-Oh again. And all the Seto Kaiba fanboys be like, oh my god, my balls are tingly, and like, you know what, since you guys are bringing back Blue Eyes, I'm gonna start back Yu-Gi-Oh because you know what, I love Blue Eyes. And Konami's just playing with my feelings again, and since they released a new archetype that has to do with Blue Eyes, I'm gonna come back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then they hit us with the Dark Magician! Huh! All the Yu-Gi fanboys be like, oh, my balls are sweating because there's gonna be a new Dark Magician archetype, and now they're doing it with this new Tramid! Not even Pyramid. They took out the P and Y and replaced it with the T. Crazy. Tramid's archetype. Look at that. They're bringing back the feels of the olden ancient Egypt days where Yu-Gi was originated, and they had to show us where Yu-Gi-Oh was truly from and how Yu-Gi-Oh was truly developed. None of that new Arc 5, Arc V, Zexo, Yuma. I don't even know the other name. This deck is going to be a pretty fun deck to play. I can't say that this deck is going to be like a top tier deck. You never know how this deck is going to work. But anyways, guys, let me explain to you guys on some of the cards choices that you guys can play in the deck and how some of the cards in this deck work. So if bear with me. For those of you who do not want to watch this entire explanation of how each card works in this deck and what cards you can incorporate in this deck, skip to the middle of the video and you can watch the replay. But for those of you who actually wants to learn something, for those of you who are actually here to learn something, I freaking love you and you're absolutely amazing. So my face is in the way of the effects, so let me turn off my face because I know you guys hate me so much. Oh, okay, I'm gone. Oh, okay, you guys want me back? Okay, I'm back. Ha! I'm just kidding. And let me turn off the picture as well. There you go. Okay, I'm gone. You guys don't want to see my face. So first we got Tramid Sphinx. His effect is that cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned with a Tramid card effect, and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. If a face of Tramid monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, except for Tramid Sphinx, you can special summon this card from your hand. While you control another Tramid card, this card gains 500 attack and defense for each field spell card with different names in your graveyard. Also, monster your opponent controls can only attack Tramid Sphinx. By reading this card effect, it's pretty much amazing in itself. This card is really good for the soul pack that it gains 500 attack and defense for each different named field spell cards in your graveyard. So let's say that you have a Tramid Fortress, King Golem, and a Cruiser in your graveyard. This bad boy will gain a total of 1500 attack itself. So that means this bad boy will be 4,000 attack, so which is pretty big. And your opponent cannot attack any other monster except for Tramid Sphinx. So this card is absolutely amazing already in itself. So we got Tramid Sphinx, the main big boss monster in this deck. And next, of course, we got Tramid Master. So all these smaller Tramids basically have a similar second effect. So basically, their second effect states that once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can target one Tramid field spell card you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, activate one Tramid field spell card from your deck with a different name from that field spell card. This is a quick effect. So basically, if your opponent activates Twin Twister to hit your field spell, boom, you can activate any of these bad boys' secondary effect and send it to the graveyard and directly activate another one. So this card, all their secondary effects basically have that purpose. And Tramid Master has the effect where his primary effect is that once per turn you can send one face-up Tramid card you control to the graveyard, then target one set card on the field to destroy it. So it's like basically like a marksman, if you were to say. So you basically, you know, send one face-up Tramid card. It can be a field spell, it can be a monster, it can be your Sphinx, but I highly do not recommend you guys doing that to the graveyard to destroy a set card on the field. So it's basically your back removal of the deck. So we got Tramid Master. Next we got, of course, Tramid Hunter. And Hunter has the effect to basically, I feel like Hunter is the best one. Hunter has the effect, get you an additional normal summon if you control a field spell on the field. So this card is like your normal summon of the deck, and he basically helps you make into your rank 3 plays. Next, you got your Dancer. Dancer is really good because he basically recycles all your field spell back into the deck. So basically, his primary effect is that you can target one Tramid card in your graveyard, shovel it into the deck, and if you do, all rock monsters you currently control gain 500 attack and defense. And the really good thing about this card is that it's a permanent effect. It's not like until the end phase effect, and it's really good because once, let's say, your Tramid Sphinx become 4,000 attack every turn, if Dancer stays on the field, you can basically bump this card up to 500 each and every single turn, which is absolutely amazing. As long as you have cards to recycle back into the deck, this card will keep getting infinite attack while you have a Dancer on the field. So Dancer is really amazing for that purpose. Next, of course, you got to your other cards that support the deck. We got, of course, Giant Sentry of Stone. First, we have Giant Soldier of Stones, I think. Yeah, Giant Soldier of Stones. And, that card was a normal monster. So let's see it. Giant, look at that. Giant Soldier of Stone. Right here. So you know what? These guys are like brothers right here, but this is like the better brother. Anyways, you have exactly the same stats, but this card has the effect. So basically, if this card is in the graveyard and all your monsters you control are rock type monsters, minimum 1, you can special in this card, you can only use this effect of Giant Sentry of Stone once per turn. So this card is absolutely amazing already. He makes you help you go into rank 3 plays, and I'll show you guys a cool combo that you guys can potentially do with this deck. Next, we've got the Yugioh engine. This engine is absolutely amazing in this deck because, one, they're all rock monsters, and it just synergizes really well with the deck, actually. So you guys can see it in the replay. I'll show you guys, pretty much a lot of replays that you guys will be able to see after I explain to you guys this. So we got Yugioh Wall, stops spells, basically stops monster effects, and this is like a solemn warning. Overload is probably the best Yugioh in the deck. Next, we got Soul Charge. You open up Soul Charge this deck, you go Dante, and then mill as many monsters, Soul Charge everything back. You pretty much win the duel. You go back, you got Diamond Core Yugioh. You add this card, you add in your Yugioh from your deck to your hand. You got Tramid Fortress. Basically, Tramid, all the field spell have different effects. So Tramid Fortress has basically the effect is that all rock monsters on the field gain 500 attack, 500 defense. Tramid monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. So you know what? This card, the only way that you can beat this card while this card is on the field is basically like a Storm and Mirror Force, or like run it over by battle. But I highly doubt it because you're probably more than likely gonna have these in your graveyard to boost this bad boy up to 3,500. So yeah, so we got, of course, the Fortress. And then his secondary effect is that if this face-up card is sent from the field to the graveyard, and every single field spell has this effect, is when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, it basically gets to do something. So when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, he gets to add a Tramid monster from your graveyard to your hand. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, he basically gets to add a Tramid monster from your deck. And when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you basically get to special summon a Tramid monster from your hand. So basically, Cruiser has a primary effect is that each time a rock monster is normal summon, you gain 500 life points. If a Tramid monster is normal summon, you can draw one card, then discard one card. If this face-up card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Tramid monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Tramid Cruiser once per turn. So that's Cruiser effect. And you can, what you can do with the Sentry of Stone and Cruiser is that you can normal summon Hunter. You can normal summon Hunter, activate Cruiser's effect, draw one card, pitch Sentry of Stone, activate Sentry of Stone's effect, special summon the Sentry of Stone, and now you have a Hunter and Sentry of Stone. And Hunter's effect is that since you control a field spell card, you get an additional normal summon. Let's say you normal summon a Dancer, or you normal summon a Master, doesn't matter. Or you can normal summon a Yugioh, doesn't matter what you normal summon, you get an additional normal summon. And let's say that you normal summon another level 3, you can go into XYZ into a Gorgonic Guardian, which is absolutely amazing in this deck, which is super crazy. This card is like a Phoenix chain on crack, and the really good thing about this card is that the monster does not have to have an effect, so the card is just absolutely amazing. And then that way you have a Tramid Hunter on the field, and next during your opponent's turn, you can activate Tramid's Hunter effect to send your Cruiser to the grave to activate a King Golem directly from your deck, and then Cruiser will get to search a Sphinx from your hand. So a lot of cool combos you can do with this deck. So you have Cruiser and King Golem. Basically all rock monsters on the field gain 500 attack. And if a Tramid monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So this card is just absolutely phenomenal. This deck itself is really good. All you have to do is literally have a field spell and a Sphinx on the field, and you're pretty much in an amazing position at that point. So that's pretty much it for some of the effects, and I'm gonna go through you guys all the what is called the extra deck you can use. You guys didn't know Soul Silver Mountain. This card is a rock monster. Giant Hand is a rock monster. This card number 55 Go Goliath. This card is amazing, so trolly. You can attach one extra material from this card and target one level 4 Earth rock type monster in your graveyard. Add a target to your hand. So basically, you guys can see level 4 right here. Add any of these bad boys from your give it to your hand. So you can add Master, you can add back the Overload, and summon the Overload, having the face up basically a Solemn Warning on the field. So Overload is amazing. And then you have Quartz Karakorgan, the Anti-Luminescence Knight. This card is a rock monster as well, so this card is really good. He basically becomes 2950 while King Golem is on the field. And next you have, of course, Gorgonic Guardian in the deck, which is probably the best rank 3 XYZ in the deck. Finish it on crack, makes the attack go 0. You can activate the effect during either player's turn, and once per turn, you can target one monster on the field with 0 attack and destroy it. So this card is absolutely phenomenal in itself. So anyways, hope you guys understood some of the effects of this card. And what you really want to do in this deck is that you want to try to keep at least a Tramid monster during your opponent's turn with a field spell as much as possible. That way that you can always recycle back your field spell, and that way your field spell can always trigger. But anyways, let's go over some of the replays that you can do with this deck. Alright guys, just watch this. And this is also another card that you can contribute in the deck. Basically what this card does is that Gorgonic Gorgile, when you normal summon a rock type monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, which is pretty good. But I decided to take him out because he isn't that great. And as I said, if you open up Soul Charge, you win the game. Hunter, Cruiser, draw a card. Just keep going off, guys. This is why Soul Charge is so good. Okay. Bring back everything. Everything! And then go into Gorgonic Guardian, your face up Phoenix Chain, and reveal off the Quirky Mirror Overload. So this is already an amazing board. If you open up with Soul Charge, it's amazing. And the really good thing about this board is that, one, you have a Tramid monster on the field, that way that you can always recycle your field spells, and then you have a, what is it called, a Gorgonic Guardian, which is like basically the effect dealer on crack or Phoenix Chain on crack, and now you have a Solemn Warning on the board. So you technically don't even need to have back rows right now. So you're already pretty much in a set position at the moment. Okay. Blue Eyes, Olo is going to negate. Red Eyes, Gorgonic Guardian is going to negate. His effect is 0. So good, guys. It's just too good. And then Cruiser is going to activate. So I activated Master to send Cruiser to activate King Golem. And now I'm going to get to add the Sphinx to my hand. So, pretty amazing. I had a Sphinx in my hand off the Cruiser. Next, I drew a Cruiser again. Activate Dante's Attack. No more cards. King Golem gets special in the Sphinx. You guys all know what King Golem does. Super amazing. Activate Gorgonic Guardian, make Blue Eyes 0 attacks. Dante can easily run over it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the for this match. It's pretty much over. He drew a Gospel Rival, so it's gonna stall me a little bit. Activate Tramid Dancer. And the really good thing about having 2 Tramids on the field is that now, since I activated Dancer, I can simultaneously activate Tramid Master, and then you know. But since I have a full clogged board, I can't activate Master if I can send this and activate a Cruiser from the deck, because if it goes to the if this goes to the graveyard, it requires me to special summon a monster from my hand. Since I have no space, I actually didn't want to activate the Master's effect. And Blue Eyes cannot attack anything else because Sphinx effect activates, and he can't attack any other monster but a Tramid Sphinx. And he activate Gospel Arrival to protect it. Twin Twister, and then I Chain Master, of course, to activate the Fortress. But I kind of had to because Twin Twister was going to get rid of it anyways. Battle Phase, attack, and attack for second replay. Okay, Upstart Goblin, Terraforming. Keep going off. All you guys watch the replay. And I'm facing normal pendulums. Sometimes I actually might not be facing the meta. But anyways, the whole purpose of this video is to showcase you guys the deck. So yeah. You guys miss my face? If you miss my face, let me know, because I'm about to pop back right now. Right there. Ha, I'm back. Okay, so it's going to happen even more. Tramid Hunter is going to normal summon a Hunter. I'm going to go into Grand Pulse, and since I'm facing against normal pendulums, it's really amazing to get rid of this Heart of the Underdog, because if Heart of the Underdog basically goes off, you lose the duel against normal pendulum. So I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Activate the Fortress. Oh my god, okay, and okay, he changed me. And at this point, I was just like I was like a WTF moment, because I don't know why he decided to chain double Raving Rise off my Tramid Master's effect to pop my Fortress. This is like worse than an Asianized play. Double Raving Rise? For what? For absolutely no reason. He just necked like crazy. Okay. Cool, and Tramid Fortress is going to activate, add back the Hunter to my hand. So, really good. Terraforming is going to activate. Oh man, Cruiser is going to activate. Fortress is going to let me summon the Sphinx. And Sphinx at this point, you guys can see, 4,500 attack, which is absolutely crazy. And then I drew a card, discard a card, doesn't matter. Grandpa just does his thing. Pretty much it. And I have 2 cards on the field, to 2 Tramid monsters to basically activate their effect to send the field spell. Upstart Goblin, draw a card. Giant Sentry of Stone. Drew that. Summon Giant Sentry of Stone. Go into Break Sword. Break Sword. Pop my own. Pop my own Cruiser to pop that. Normal summon. And then I go into this bad boy right here. Number 55, Go Goliath. This card is really trolzy, as I said before. And then activate this effect to add back to Quickie Mirror Wall. Because Wall negates spell cards. So, yeah. Now just proceed for game. Second replay. Amazing. Tramids are just too good. Okay. So this is like an OTK. 2 turns OTK. Well, 1 turn setup and then the OTK. You guys set that. Set everything. Chicken game. Okay, I had the Sphinx, and the reason why I had the Sphinx is that just in case my master dies, I can get special in the Sphinx, which is really good. So you guys didn't know what that card was. That card was a 1-arm offering. This card, you can't see the picture. I'm sorry for that. If you have 2 or more cards in your hand, banish your entire hand, add 1 spell card from your deck to your hand. He decided to add the rank up Magic Astral Force for some reason. So now I have the bomb to stop this Revolution Falcon. No point why he did that. And this is when I OTK the living hell out of him. Watch. Go level to special in the Sphinx. Master pop my own card. Add the Hunter. Add the Call the Haunted. And just go off. Attack for game. Look at that. Attack for game. I knew I had game, so I definitely have to go game. So that was another replay that you guys had. If you guys don't know what just happened, is that I activated my own master to pop my Cruiser. So Cruiser can add a Tramid monster from my deck to my hand. Pretty good play. I'm facing DDDs this time. Shouts to Dave, DDD King. Dancer's gonna activate. Add Sphinx. Sets Solomon's Dragon. Pretty much end my turn. DD Swore Slime. This card is gonna activate. Thomas. Thomas is actually an amazing card. I had to negate that, man. Dancer's gonna activate. Send the thing to the grave. Especially in the Sphinx. And then he can attack my Dancer because this card, the monsters only have to attack the Sphinx, which is pretty good. Activate the Fortress. And Fortress is really good at this point. Is that you guys can see he saw him strike my Tramid Dancer, but guess what? Dancer cannot be destroyed because of Fortress. Normal summon the Hunter. Normal summon the Guardian for more damage, of course. Too good, man. Too good. I love this deck. I love this deck. Like the nostalgic feels that this deck have, which is absolutely phenomenal. Necro Spam's gonna activate, bringing out this card, but he had to scoop because look, this card cannot even beat a Tramid Sphinx. Like he can't. If Tramid Sphinx, if he destroys his card, Tramid Sphinx will just get more attack because it's just an extra card in the graveyard. So this card will become 4,000. So he can't even run over that. So he just scooped that one. He's like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. And Tramid too strong. Let's go up with. Oh, this replay was actually really good. Hunter. Special summon that. Hunter's gonna activate. Summon the Quickie Mirror Overload. Overload is just so good in this deck. I love Overload. And the reason why you guys can see I did not go into Gorgonic Guardian is because I actually wanted this card to stay on the field so I can activate its effect, send it to the graveyard, search up the King Golem, and add a card from my deck to my hand off Tramid Cruiser. And that's pretty much it. That's the reason why I activated. So it was no need to go into Gorgonic Guardian because I also have a Quirky Mirror Overload if he were to special summon something. Yes, the Kepler activates the Scales, Wavering Eyes, just trying to wreck me. He goes into the 2 Scales. I go Hunter, pop the Cruiser, go into King Golem. Cruiser's gonna add, of course, another Hunter in my hand. This is the wreckage right here. Koiki Meru Overload can negate a Pendulum Summon. Ha! You better pick these cards up now. Crazy, crazy. And at this point, you're just like, nah, I'm not having this. Hunter's gonna normal summon a Hunter, and I'm gonna normal summon Koiki Meru Overload. And he's just like, yo, I'm not screw this. Overload is too good. There's no point because if he goes Dark Contract to the gate, search a Kepler, I can just negate the Kepler summon, and he just basically loses. So yeah, just scoop from there. Last one. Okay. Chicken game, chicken race, just does a lot of shenanigans. Let you guys watch. Ooh, Tramid Sphinx. I go into chicken game, pop it, destroy itself, Quickie Meru, add the draw a card. Duality is really good in this deck too because you barely special summon on the first turn. I back, of course, the King Golem. Summon the Quickie Mirror Wall. He goes last tricks. I attack. Say his thing. And set Call the Haunted to pretty much end my turn. Call the Haunted is really good in this deck, by the way. It's probably one of the amazing techs to play in the Koikimero engine. So basically at this point is that he activated Last Tricks. I negated with Koikimero Guardian. I just called the Haunted back. Ha! Got him! Crazy. Terraforming, search a chicken game. He can keep drawing, man. Do what he gotta do. Armageddon Knight. I didn't even bother negating the effect. So yeah. So I go into King Golem. Oh my god, look at that. King Golem gets special summon the Sphinx. I get into a wall, so I can negate his spells, and I get to negate a monster effect, so which is absolutely crazy. Yeah. So I reveal a rock, I reveal the Sandman. Sandman I don't really play anymore, but you guys can play Sandman if you guys want. But I was, yeah, terraforming, pseudo space, just does his thing. Keep losing life points, but anyways. Double summon. Once the Last Tricks, Astro Force. Negate it, man. Negate it. No worries. He goes into, what card is it? I feel like this is Skip Force. Yeah, this is Skip Force. Gets overlaid into Revolution Falcon. And this is when the craziness happens. He has to attack. He has to, the reason, because first I thought that he had to attack my Guardian, but he was forced to attack the Sphinx. And he activates to make this card go into 0. So Koikimero just negated it. Simple as that. And that's pretty much game from there. He couldn't do anything and the replay just ended. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this entirely new different archetype. I know that this video was was fairly long. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed my discussion video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys want to see a deck profile of this deck. You guys want to see a deck profile of this entire full deck that you guys have just witnessed. Give this video 200+ likes, and I'll definitely show you guys the deck profile as soon as possible. This is Sam from Team Samurai X1. Thank you for being a part of this team, and thank you for being part of this journey. And this is Sam from Team Samurai Sam signing out. And yeah, subscribe to my second channel, SamHamTV, for my contest. And the contest still go up and going. Peace!